Yeah, we're here in Petzen for round 2 of the EWS-E, and the setup for me, I'm constantly working on the bike setup anyway, because I'm really learning a lot each week, each day actually. So my setup's changed quite a bit since Scotland, but I did a lot of that work in Scotland, and I had heard kind of how the courses were going to be here as well, and so I was able to sort of set up knowing that. And based off practice today, I'm pretty happy with the setup. It's a lot more comfortable, and I've been able to settle the bike down a lot with the e-bike. It's not just that it's heavy, but the weight distribution's kind of weird, just because we have to have a battery, and so I was able to get that a lot more balanced over between the last race and this race. So that's a huge improvement. I can stay much more relaxed on the bike, carry my energy down the hill. So
good.
That's a good thing. Tyres are a little bit different. I'm running a cut mud tyre here, and there's quite a lot of loamy trails. It's a super fun place to ride, and having that soft ground, it's nice to have a bit more aggressive tyre. And any day that I can ride an aggressive tyre is a good day.
I'm playing around with tires, trying out the cut spike, the Grand Mudder from Kenda. That's really the big change for the weekend. Made a couple suspension setting changes over the last week and a half, but really just putting on cut spikes for the race. That's the name of the game. Yes, this past week we've been playing with Ghetto tubeless on mixed wheels. So before tubeless existed, cutting open a tire, inserting that cush core on top of the tube, and then tire on top of everything, just giving us a little more security, especially for the power stages with a little bit lower pressures in the tires, trying to get maximum traction, and just gives us that extra security. So yeah, going back about 15-20 years, Ghetto tubeless and cush core on mixed bike for this weekend. Yeah, he's got a pretty basic kit. Got an extra hanger, a couple CO2s, some snacks, multi-tool, just kind of the basics you'd need for anything he'd be able to change in the field.
Yeah, the longer stages are fun, and it's a good opportunity to be able to focus and just kind of maintain concentration. That's something that I guess experience helps with. So I'm excited to get stuck into some long stages, and this actually has a mix of short and long stages, so that'll be interesting to see how we go.
So coming off of last week's win, how are you feeling about today, about this week?
Really excited, for sure. I am the lead now, and I need to keep it. Tomorrow full gas for try keep this position.
How are you feeling about the longer stages?
Oh, it's really long, bro. A lot of fun, but for races it's too hard. For the arms, a lot of arm. I don't know. Let me see. Normally I go with my bike the same. In all the races I change a little bit, but here a little more pressure in my fork because it's really steep. Same, it's a best.
Are you added any more pressure to your tires, or?
A little more because it's a bike park, a lot of places of bike park, and I need more pressure because the tire loose a little bit, but only one PCI more. Have only two, one tool, and the bottle of air. Nothing else. If you have a problem in this race, kaput. Don't have time.
Josh Carlson, he's actually on a different bike. Last weekend he was on our Trance, which is a little less travel, carbon frame. It's just a little easier to maneuver through the tight trees last weekend.
Oh.
So here's obviously a lot steeper. The tracks are more downhill style, I guess, and so we moved to the range. It's a little more travel. It's got the mullet, and yeah, it just feels like it's suits him a little better for these types of tracks. So yeah, the setup's quite a bit different actually. Josh, I feel like, is one of the stronger guys out there, so even the bike's a little heavier, you know, that's what he trains for. So you shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, we run a cush core in the rear, but just regular downhole casing in the front.
Any different pressures, like higher or?
Nah, pressures are all the same. I mean, he's pretty standard across the board, and nothing like that really changes. You know, a couple of clicks on the rebound and compression. And
yeah, the track are totally different than Tweed Valley, but it's nice. It's more long stage and with rocks, roots. So yeah, it's nice, and for the moment it's sunny.
How are you feeling about stage 7?
Stage 7 will be the most hard, I think, because it's the last one, and it's super long stage and we have to climb before. And yes, I think it will be super hard, but just stay focused and find the flow and yeah, keep calm.
And are you changing anything on your setup?
No, for the moment I don't change anything because I'm feeling good on my bike like this.
Yeah, from the last week, I think it's gonna be more hard. The trails will be more long and really technical. I think we can put a little bit or more space under the handlebar and more pressure on the fork. But for the rest, I think it's okay. I ride a Super Gravity Magic Mary, and in the back I put the DH to be more strong, and nothing inside because I don't like it too much. During my race I bring just some food, water, and a multi-tool, not too much because I don't want to ride free. Yeah, the stage 7 will be really interesting, especially because you have to ride it after 6 stage at the end of the race. It will be really hard, but I like it because it's a little bit more technical stuff, because I come from the DH, and so I prefer this kind of trail than the rest, and so I have to enjoy it tomorrow.